Barefoot running is getting more attention these days, but is it better for you than running in shoes? Many podiatrists, including the American Association of Podiatric Medicine, are skeptical and say not enough studies have been done to determine the benefits or risks of barefoot running.
We have to stop and evaluate what is being advocated to be a benefit of barefoot running, and is it real? The first is, does barefoot running change your running style? And the answer is yes. It almost predictably changes the running style. Number two, is that change in running style beneficial? And there is the first debate.
You know, what should we do? What should we do? Should we let you do it? Should we not let you do it? Would you want brain surgery on a case study of 20? No, we want a case study of maybe 800 runners, some who ran barefoot, some who didn't run barefoot, and compare the two. But right now, we're very wishy-washy.
Dr. Richie says that typically a person automatically changes the way they run just by taking off their shoes.
The vast majority of runners heel strike, and then they roll up to the midfoot and then toe off on the toes. Barefoot running has a very interesting change of style. Generally, a runner will immediately shift to a midfoot or a forefoot strike when they're barefoot. They do it simply because they do not want to punish their heels and they don't want to receive impact on the unprotected foot. Yet, when they put a shoe on, suddenly they become a heel striker again. Intuitively, as a doctor, I prefer the shoe wearing condition because that's what's worked for runners over the past 25 years. And in my experience, the barefoot condition puts much too much strain on the calf, the Achilles, and the ligaments of the foot for the average runner. For the very elite runner, there may be a place for intermittent barefoot running as part of their training regimen.
But barefoot running advocates are unfazed. They say barefoot running is simply a return to a more natural running style.
Yes, there hasn't been a lot of research on running barefoot in the laboratories. On the other hand, people have been running barefoot since people have been. There hasn't been much research on running in shoes.
Where was the alarm back when running injuries started to explode in frequency? The fact of the matter is up to 50 to 80% of all runners are injured every single year with running shoes. And there is zero evidence that running shoes do anything to lessen the risk of injury. So I don't see the podiatrists saying, oh, we can't have running shoes until we have more studies to prove that they won't hurt.
But some advocates and critics say the debate about running barefoot or in shoes obscures the real issue. They say it's more about form than footwear. They say you can have the best of both worlds and run barefoot style while wearing shoes.
You know, shoes are irrelevant. This is all about technique. And this is where the conversation has really gone off the rails. Even now, people keep saying, well, should you have a minimal shoe and how often should you? It's not about footwear, it's about form.
What barefoot running seems to do is it automatically keeps the runner from overstriding. They more efficiently let the foot land under their center of gravity so there's no braking effect. We can teach runners to do this with shoes on.
Greg Mantell, iReport, Los Angeles.